Probably 10 minutes.
Make sure he has a seat.
Why'd you point at me?
Huh?
Why'd you point at me?
I'm coming. Did you ask him?
Yes. Oh, no.
Come on, man, here's my job.
There's one right here. There's one on the button.
I didn't do it.
There's one like right here
I
in
know you
front
did.
of.
So don't even play dumb.
Got 3 cents left.
Yes! Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Later.
No, not in, just before Friday.
Hey Ray, how you doing?
Yes, how are you doing?
Good, good. I'm just trying to wait. Sorry. It's all good. I'll switch my car. I'm dirty. I'm nasty.
I think I got a nice little thing going if I do say so myself.
You said you were from baby?
I'm dirty. I'm nasty. We're streaming.
It's EDM show.
All right, people. Okay, we're getting ready for Hava Free Poker starting in just a moment or two. We're getting everybody situated right now with their 1,500 chips.
It was either Mid or Adam that night, but I just remember one of them going, "You're calling me with three?"
What's your name?
Jimmy. Yeah, I played last time, but I didn't know. So I'll go watch this YouTube, so hopefully
YouTube helps,
it comes in handy.
Whatever you do, stay away from Phil London.
Oh, dude, that's all I've been seeing. That's crazy.
Does it look like we're working now?
Yes, we're good.
Sure, this camera's fucked.
Oh. It would be.
Bro, mic's gone, everything cool.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Is that walkie-talkie working?
I think the battery's out right now. The other one is charging.
Why would you need a relay?
R.I.P. to Eric.
My legal name? Can I put
He
my
dropped in Marvin Harrison, and we got 1.4 points
Who's playing right now?
off of
Oh, right.
54 snaps, 33 routes, 3 targets, 1 reception for 4 yards.
I don't know shit about fantasy, but that doesn't sound very good.
For reference, shitty receivers usually get like 3.
Alright, I'll tell you what, we're gonna start. LA! Push the button.
Bye-bye.
Oh wait, do we get the extra chip for?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, who brought food? I did. Did you bring any food?
This is why you donate to the, what was it, food drive? Food bank? This is
I wanted to bring a can of beans and it was like
I
expired.
told the camera, I'm like, yeah, you do it.
All right, looks like our chips are getting released. We're about to start the game. You can see right now they're putting the chips right out in front of them. That's we got 10 quality players. All right, 4 quality players and 6 other players, but still we got a bunch of people.
I can always run the OBS if you guys need. So I can do the commentating and stuff.
Oh, yeah, you stream.
Let's see what we got going on over here. We got Ellie in seat number 1.
I'd always like the commentating.
She's not right there. She looks like a green backpack. We've got Luke in seat number 2. Jimmy, seat number 3. Seat 4 is being handled as we speak. I'm not quite sure. Kyle in 5. That's Ray in seat number 6.
I love Eric's commentating.
Lewis in seat 7. Pierce in seat 8. Seat 9 currently empty. Matthias in seat 10.
Is there someone here or no? Yeah, I can stay over there. Oh no, Matthias is here. Yeah, you can hear. I just thought someone was.
Trying to save this for Yosh. If you even get the
Ray is looking up her last-minute strategies over there on the right-hand side. You can tell she's studying up for this game.
He always complains that he's late.
Where does SPQR mean on?
Senate,
Does your
USK,
hello?
Rome.
Can you hear me?
Senate, people of Rome.
The tablet somehow got unplugged, so it just died on me. So give me a second, please. Bear with me.
they viewed the Roman state. Like the king was the embodiment of the state and kingdom, but in Rome it was the Senate and the people that made up the embodiment of the state, where authority was derived from. And then the empire.
What happened to him?
Did you see his points today?
No.
1.4.
I didn't take him.
You did? That was you that took him. Who took his?
Gaffers.
Yeah, it had fallen off, so I tried to stick it back on. Not sure where it was.
I see you. Yep. Before it was right, your face, we can't see the hero. Here and this.
To my left again.
I got one seat.
Thank you so much. I need a max win.
All right, we got the cameras cleared up. We got the chips ready to roll. We got our tablet being set.
Connie's even play on stage.
Yet.
I need a max win. Rob, thank you
Stay away
so
from my
much.
1 cent, 2 cent.
Look at that mattress, bro.
I need a max win. Drake was playing on stage.
That's why I don't get it.
But yeah, Drake was gambling online and he was playing roulette and he's like, come on, I need a max win.
That's so random. Did he even mention that before? What's your name?
Austin.
Austin. I knew that.
No, there's the.
No, because I said it. Because we were playing one night and I was like, I need a max win. He was like, I got some hats.
Yo,
He said it's his new alter ego.
seats to my left.
Austin sitting down in seat number 4. That's Austin in the black shirt right over there.
I love that.
And seat number 9 is going to be filled in a moment.
Yeah.
It matches your outfit.
Oh shit, it does.
That's the blue shirted
Yeah, I already got mine.
person.
Table over there.
Problem is I can't see their face. I don't know who it is.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yosh. That's who it was. Yosh.
I saw that. You're nasty.
What
up, Shirin?
How are you?
Fucking Matthias.
That was just.
I'm walking up like this, and he goes, Carmine. What the fuck?
She wasn't paying attention either.
You just showed chip to my mouth.
Yeah, that's not the ones you can eat.
Same thing happened to Darla.
And then she was
I'm dedicating this to my new
So,
game.
Tina Turner, what's going on?
Let's do it.
This is my new game.
All right, they're shuffling up the cards. They're getting ready to go.
For what?
I'm not sure if so your cards are included, but if they are, put them on too. Rob and Jordan should be first and second right now.
Gotcha. All right, we're ready to go. Let's do this.
That's not true.
25.
Cards are getting shuffled up right now, and time to deal.
Wish.
So it's the same as regular poker. All you have to do is people are watching now, so just take your cards and when you get them, just move them over the purple paddle.
Just pretend you don't know what you're doing.
All right, so they dealt up the cards. It looks like Kyle's going to be the dealer, so we're on.
Actually, I think you're gonna have to restart back there.
I need 5% today.
None of the cards are picking up.
It's gonna kill me. These patients, this workload
So
today.
I would just close out the software on your end
All
and
frequent
open it back up.
flyers.
The poker software, not OBS.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
No, I have swords. No,
It was a good
I
game.
needed to go. We had.
It's funny because I thought about it. Like out of all of them, that was the one I was like,
No, the guy who was on the other unit.
he's the
and,
most senior.
So it was only male sitters, so I had to go over and cover that sitter.
Why don't you do 2 catches?
It's bittersweet because
And then I had to kick another one out
Yeah.
Yoshi needs chips.
with the women. He loved me, but then he also told me to
wasn't
show
good.
him my pussy.
Okay, alright, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled.
So Chicago won today without scoring offensively.
No.
Really?
Yeah,
Absolutely no stuff on the table.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm so sorry.
I was watching Red.
We had another group of flyers, and I told every single person.
Yeah, no, Levy.
So
Is it Levis
I
they got
went in there and
starting?
started yelling at him.
For,
you guys.
Alright.
Tennessee?
Well, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they Sure.
All right, we're good to go. People have their cards out. They are shuffled. They are out. We should be able to see them in a second. You might have even already seen them.
I'm so good.
And then, alright. And then the last thing.
Here we go, guys. We've got, ooh, this is already starting out interesting. Pierce, Matthias as King Jack. The blinds are 25-25 right now. That means it's 25 for the small blind and 25 for the big blind. Matthias went and raised it to 100.
No, we were aware of this patient.
Luke's looking down at a queen 10 right now.
Or 7 o'clock saying we're switching the patient. Like, the patient got up here 20
And he folds his queen 10. Interesting to 104-3. Austin's out. Kyle's got Jack 9 suited. He goes and makes the call. Ray, it's on Ray right now. She's got suited ace king. It might be a good time to raise. Let's see what she does.
Kyle, you got quads. I can't believe it.
I guess you checked.
They did good today.
Ooh. Luke had a queen 10 just a second ago. Ray, it's up to her. She's got suited. She's got the diamond draw. She decides she's going to check it. Everybody checks around, and the turn comes a 7. If Ray was a little more aggressive, she'd probably win the pot right now.
So I just tell everybody I'm a Browns fan.
But Matthias decides he's going to take a stab at it. Kyle's 100 to call. He gets rid of his cards. Ray does make the call. Let's see the flop. The river. It's a king. But does Ray know she's ahead? She checks it down. She throws up her ace king. They both check.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bet. Trying to see if the ace plays.
She didn't check. She just threw her cards down. Matthias decided he's giving up on that. Although I've heard some people were going to take a stab at it right there. Well, Ray takes the lead with 2,325 chips. You'll notice that some people have 2,000 chips and other people have 1,500 because people who got here on time get 500 extra chips. 7:30 p.m. Sunday night's Hava here in Stuart, Florida.
Speakers are so fucking loud.
What was it, by the way? It looked like a lot of fun.
So we're going to be on Yosh.
Dare, Hard Rock.
Yosh is in the blue on the upper right-hand corner. He's got a 10-6. It's 25 to make the call. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking about. He's tossing his cards away. Matthias with the ace-king. He takes a raise. He picks up 125 in chips and tosses 150 in chips and tosses it in the middle. Now Jimmy calls his 150 with his ace-jack. Pierce has a queen 10 before Jimmy folded a queen 10, but Pierce made the call, which is probably the right thing to do. King 6-6, Matthias top.
Yeah, by a fucking field goal. I think game winning time, no time on the clock, field goal. Oh, San Francisco.
700, Jimmy.
That'll be a good game. No, you almost did the same thing, bro. Bro, it's funny. After I placed that bet, I literally opened my phone and it's Tyreek Hill getting handcuffed on there. I'm like, fuck.
He has the all-in for 625. The all-in.
Bro, this shit was funny. Did you see his touchdown celebration?
No, it wasn't.
Dude, he fucking put his hands behind
Well, there's 4 clubs out there. No one has a club. Jimmy went all in. He's got the ace. Matthias is going to look down, realize even though he is in the lead, he doesn't have a club, so he's going to throw his cards down, face up. And Jimmy's going to take down the pot. Scratch that. Matthias made the call. I missed that. Matthias did make the call with top 2 pairs. He decided he was going to risk it, and it paid off for Matthias as he stacks up his chips. He's also under the gun. He's going to be the first one to bet here on round number 4.
Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert came in clutch. Yeah. $1. 22 cents.
There's a lot of green beans in there, so maybe don't get green beans. Very nice casserole. Just green beans.
Well, let's call it a green bean casserole.
Can you hand me the seltzer?
You didn't like it? I guess it's gotta be, I don't know.
Where did mine go?
Really do Thanksgiving to begin with.
I had one. What was that?
Well, this is interesting. King 6 and a jack come out here. Austin's in the lead. He's got a 62% chance to win with a jack 8. But that is only second pair, so he's not really willing to take a huge stab. Now Pierce has an open-ended straight draw. And Ray thinks she might be in the lead since everybody checked it around to her. So Ray bets 100 on her pocket 8s. Pierce makes the call. Yosh looks at his queen 9 suited, has no queen, no 9, and no suit, so he's dumping that out. Now Austin does have top pair. He's actually in the lead, and he throws in his call. All right. Oh, let me check that. Austin raised. He realizes he was in the lead. That's nice. Ray makes the call. Pierce makes the call, and a 4. So Pierce picks up a. Now you'll notice that's a weird card right there. That's our 4 of hearts. We're switching that out. That's a joker because when the card's lost, it's RFID chip. So that is the 4 of hearts. Back to Ray. They all checked it. The 2 shows up, so Pierce, although there's diamonds out there, Pierce does have the lead. He will win this hand. All he's got to do is make a bet and call. He bets 300. Austin's got top pair. What's he going to do? Makes the call. Ray makes the call. He shows the 3 and wins $1,625 pot.
That 4 was a 4 of diamonds.
Yeah, that would have been that first.
Yeah, you definitely looked at the
Yeah, I saw what cards were coming in.
So that puts Pierce in second place with almost 3,000 chips. Ellie and Luke, Yosh, Lewis, all around 2,000.
I'm just gonna wait until I get a handful.
Yeah, no, I sat down at the little electronic roulette table and just feeding it, and I'm like, okay, right off. Ready. So I sat down at was going through walking to the slot. This is my first time when the slot machine's there, and I'm like, which one's calling my name? Buffalo. No, there's one that said Puffin. And I was like, this isn't a slot machine.
And then, I mean, pretty straightforward.
And yeah, like a little $30
That's
win.
like predictive betting, so you just check it. Depends on the blind. 150.
You have to adjust the blinds automatically?
Yeah, you have to adjust.
Alright, now I'm gonna go grab my drink.
Getting a lot of respect on this. You like this?
Every side.
Yosh, 150.
That's why everybody called it.
There's no time.
Just fucking with you, bro. It's not actually one.
Okay, we got a couple more people on the wait list, but here we go. We've got 3 ways to the flop right here. Yosh, Matthias, Ellie. Ellie's going to always take a raise on that. with a 2-7 and a 10 out there, and doesn't help anyone. But Ellie is probably one of the most aggressive players that are out there. You can see her right over there. Does she make a? She does check it down though. Let's see what comes on the turn. The ace. Now Yosh has and Ellie have pairs, but Ellie's gonna. I guarantee Ellie's gonna throw some chips out right now. She's already looking down at her stack. She tosses. It looks like 200. It might be 200 out there. It's up to Yosh. Makes the call. Matthias dumps his cards. The river, a 7, gives Ellie the win and the lead. She's reaching for some chips in regular Ellie fashion. Yosh bets 100. It's only 100 for Ellie to make the call, but Ellie's way too aggressive to pull that. She's reaching for more chips, and she makes 350, 450. 350 more for Yosh to make the call. Now we know he's behind. He knows he's behind. Everyone knows he's behind. He's not even sure he should do it. You can see him scratching his head, but he's going to throw in the chips. Watch this. Here he goes. That's my hunch. He cannot let that ace go. He cannot let it go. He's counting his chips. Don't do it, Yosh. Yosh, your ace isn't any good. Yosh, your ace is no good. Your ace is no good, Yosh. And he makes the call. And Ellie flips her cards up and wins $1,750 pot. Scooting right over to Ellie with her ace queen. Shout out to Mike out there listening in viewership land. I thought I was talking to myself. Maybe we have some viewers. Who knows? This is exciting. I'm looking at the stats out there. We have 3 viewers, although I'm one of them. So we have 2 other viewers. What we can do? So it's 25-50. The blinds went up. Ray makes the call with her jack 8. Yosh looking down at the pocket 10s. He doesn't have that much left. So he raises it to 175. Oh, we got another viewer. Look at that. Hey, other new person. Anyways, Ray folds and Yosh picks up 125 new chips right there.
It's so hard for me to go back to like the normal ones.
I don't like those.
So Matthias in a commanding lead at 3,300.
You like the cheddar one? Like the white cheddar?
Pierce Nelly just not far behind him. I guess that doesn't make that a commanding lead. Yeah, what are you going to do?
All right, who's on the extra crispy side?
The toasted ones, right?
Yeah, the toasted ones. That's what the toasted ones are.
That's who to stay away from, okay?
Bruh. Hey, bruh.
We knew some prize back then.
So we have a new player. Georgia's in. I'm not sure who went out, but I guess that someone must have, or left us, or went home earlier. Who knows? Here we go, guys. Hand number 7.
I'll be bored at night sometimes, like 2 a.m. I'll just be making french fries.
Look at that. Yosh calls a 9-8. Ellie's got Jack 10 suited. Only makes the call. So Luke checks 5 ways to the flop. Let's see what comes out. I should straighten that camera out, but we're not doing it. Luke with the open-ended gut shot. Ellie with top pair. Ellie bets 100. Luke calls. Austin with 2 overs does not make the call. Yosh has got to fold that 9-8. I assume he does.
Is it not on? Can you turn it max and then face it up?
Yosh is thinking about the call with the 9-8. And Yosh raises. Yosh takes his 9-8, turns it into a bluff, and raises to 250 with air.
We got a table over there.
In the back. In the areas.
Ellie makes the call.
Yep.
Yosh doesn't realize he's really just stepping in it. Luke makes the call. We got a turn.
You know, the vision.
7. All right, Yosh picked up some outs with it. He gets a 10. Ali will have 2 pair, and he'll pick up a straight. That will pay him off.
Yeah.
Is Yosh gonna take a stab with the rest of his chips? He already bluffed twice. By the way, I said he needs a 10. He could get a 6 or a 10, and he'll have a straight, a 6 or a 10, and he'll take it down. A 6 will be dangerous because both Luke and Yosh will have a straight. And he might be able to double up through him.
I don't know if aerial dancer is the correct.
All right, let's see the river. A 10 or a 6. A 10, he does it. He hits it. Yosh hits it. Yosh goes all in. Ellie's 500 to make the call. She's got top 2 pairs. She's about to put her money in. And she's going to find out the bad news that he hit runner for a straight and took down a $3,000 pot. Let's look at Ellie's face. You can see the micro expression of this is a bunch of crap.
I lost. I'm only down 50.
But that's called poker.
I lost it playing roulette, and I made some of it back playing.
Right there. You on the list? Do you want to be? All right.
See that? You just gotta believe.
We got even more people coming on the list.
He got a max win. He got a max win.
All right, well, let's take a look. While they're doing that, let me show you. Here's our booth cam. We got Theo joining us over here. You can see behind us right over here, we got our food drive. He's putting in the food drive. We've got our donate and play, so we're donating to the, what's the donation for? What's it say? Where's it going to? It's going to the donated people who need donations. That's who it's going to. Let's get back to the game because Ellie's got pocket kings. Let's see what's going on over in the other room.
You didn't do what I was.
So Lewis took a 6-5, made a raise with it. Pierce has student connectors. This is going to be a big pot. Yosh also makes the call. Now Ellie shoves. Now Ellie looks like it's an aggressive shove. She looks like she might be steaming for the last hand, but she's got the goods right over here. Lewis is out. She might take down a nice pot without even seeing a flop. Pierce is in the upper left in the blue. It's 1,450 to make the call. He does not. Yosh has king queen. He just doubled up. I think he's going to make the call. This is not a good time to make a call. She's got an 87% chance to win. He's thinking about it. He picks it up. It folds, but Ellie picks up 600 chips without even seeing a flop.
What'd you have?
You had 5-6 offsuit? I had 6-7 suited. Yeah, so we were out. Yeah, my
Now they're playing the what did you have game. That's a fun game. There's 3 minutes left in the round. Round number 2 at 25.50, which are the blinds at the moment. Let me give you guys, while they're dealing the cards out, this is the booth cam. That's the on-deck circle over here, guys. The on-deck cam, wave! Yeah, these are the mean-ass guys. These guys are checking, they're studying, they're figuring out who's going down next. These guys are ready to take them out one by one. It's up to Kyle, seat number 5. Him and Ray are out. Lewis has got a suited crap, but he does make the call. This is professional poker at its finest at HavaFreePoker.com. Queen 10 also calls. Ellie's got a Queen Jack. She won last hand. She's going for it again, but she doesn't raise. That's an un-Ellie conventional move. George only has 25 more to put in, but she tosses her 9-5. Probably a good move. Austin checks it down. Let's go to a flop. Ace 8-7. Here's the interesting part. Austin got bottom pair, but no one would think that's any good. nobody hit anything, and there's an ace out there. Hey, when that happens, it's usually the first to bet is going to win. But it turns out nobody made a bet because it's just too hard to catch anything. The king comes on the turn. It gives Ellie and Yosh a straight draw. But Austin, 80% chance to win, still in the lead, checks all the way around. The river's a 6, no good. Austin should win this pot unless someone even just makes a small bet. Yosh doesn't, Ellie doesn't. Ellie does. She's looking at her cards. She flips them up, and we're going to find out that Austin wins a small, tiny $225 pot. But he does make 175 chips in the process. That's right, it's a process. Trust the process. Do not trust the process if you're the 76ers. I don't know what that means, but it's funny to people back here, so there you go.
I didn't know she had her own fucking amusement park.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
History in the making right here.
So my son, everyone gets a free book from
By the way, if you guys are watching right now, feel free to like it, comment, and subscribe. It's important that you do that because here's the thing. That's what they say on all the other channels. So if they say it, it must be the right thing to do.
My brain rotted.
And number 10, right in the middle, Ray's got a queen jack, Yosh has a king queen, and George has got an ace 4 suited. And Lewis goes ahead and makes a raise with the 7-3. All right, the flop comes out, and actually turns out that, well, Georgia flops the straight. Let's see what she does. Georgia's in seat number 3. She's the one with the football jersey on right there. She's got the nuts right now. Technically 6-4 is the nuts, but we're going to say she has the nuts because no one's got a straight here. And Lewis makes a bet of 200. Ellie folds. Here comes Georgia. She's winding up, shoving it in. You want it. It's all you can eat for Georgia. Lewis comes down. He's 1,100 to make the call. He's got a 10% chance to win. Lewis right there on the left is thinking about it. What he's actually thinking is, it didn't cost me anything to play, so what the heck? I got nothing to lose. You will win a $25 gift card to Hava. He makes the call! He's got 10% chance to win. They're laughing at Lewis because his chances, it says 10% on the screen, but in real life that's a 0. There's no chance. Only at Hava will run out diamond, but let's see what happens. Let's see the turn. Let's see if there's a shot. The 2, so a 3 or a 2, and Lewis can take it. He's got 2 more outs. He's got 7% chance. Turn the river. A 10, no good. Lewis takes a seat on the bench. Lewis has 300 chips left.
Kyle hit the wheel. No, Jordan.
Yeah, but not for long.
When you said I hit the wheel.
You know what DS I did?
Oh, we got another person watching. If you're watching, like it for us, and this way we'll be scooting up the algorithm with 5 likes. We have 5 people. We're growing at an exponential rate. We had 0 when we went to 1, and then that was infinity growth. And then we had 5 now. It's like 5 times growth from the last one. That's like, if we go at that rate, we're going to be at 1 million subscribers in weeks. Let's see what goes on here. Kyle makes the call. Ray checks down her 8-3. Matthias calls 100 also. Ace suited. Georgia call. 4 ways to the flop. Let's see what happens if anyone has a shot at this pot. It looks like Georgia. Oh, Ray with the 8s. Normally 8-3 is 0 chance to win, but Ray has almost 40. She bets 200. Georgia with the 7. She has a gut shot and bottom pair, but she folds it. Kyle folds and Ray picks up 600 chips. Easy peasy. It's a thing. Easy peasy. Oh, we have 7 watchers. They're out of control. 7 people are watching. I watch a lot of these streams. They're like, we can get 20,000. We're like, if we can get 3 more, we'll be at 10. We'll be at 10, guys, 10. We're doing this just for us and Mike, and the 2 others of you that are out there. So thank you. We love you. I don't know where the show is. I can't get on my phone. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see the comments. Oh, we got Phantoms on here. Killing Susan's on here. Thank you, Pierce and algorithm people. And Theo, Stinky Poopy, appreciate that. And Tomato Bisque says Lewis sucks at poker. Austin sucks at poker. Tomato Bisque. Which one do you use, Tomato Bisque? No, they said not us, says James. Tomato James. All right, guys, here we go.
I would too if I was him.
Ooh, Lewis is getting chipped down. He's only got 200 chips left. But they say all you need is a chip and a chair, and Lewis has both, a chip and a chair. As a matter of fact, he's got 2 chips. And he's got green, so he's got 8 chips.
Because like I kept getting nightmares of me getting T-boned driver's side, just dying like right away. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, no. Did you see his touchdown celebration?
I had her for 5 years.
Yeah, he scored and put his hands
5 years.
in the bag, and then Jalen Waddle came up and pretended to put cuffs on him.
Now you're scared to get a T-bone?
We are growing at an exponential rate, guys. This is amazing. Hand number 13. What are people out there going, you know what would be great? Watching this without that guy saying something every 2 seconds. But that's how it works here. So it's 5,100. Pierce decides he's going to take a stab at it, raise to 300. Luke folds his cards, and Pierce, with the inferior hand, wins 150 chips. Hand number 14 coming up after these messages from our sponsor. Hey guys, I'm Eric from Hava. Come on out and visit us every Sunday night, 7:30, and another game at 9:30. Now back to the game.
That's so real, bro.
Why don't you jam blind?
It's called squeezing.
Bro, what do you think squeezing is?
I don't know, like
Raising heavy
grabbing your balls and squeezing them.
Oh, yeah.
While we're shouting out for real, shout out to Matthias. Matthias is running our food drive right now, and we have a table full of food for the drive. It goes to the Treasure Coast Food Bank is what's happening. So go out, shout out to Treasure Coast Food Bank. By the way, if you want to make a donation to the Treasure Coast Food Bank, I'm sure they'd love it. Go Treasure Coast. All right, guys, Luke's got pocket aces, and he makes the call. That's not in any poker book I've read, the make the call with aces, but he's going to do it. Pierce raised to 250. My question is Luke going to... Luke, 150 for Luke to call. And Luke, with his pocket aces, does make the call. Oh, he makes it 400. He does right. Okay, I was worried. Oh, my gosh. I was going to have to go out there and smack him in the head. So he raised it to 400. Pierce was at ace 10. Calls the flop 3 Jack 8. No help to Pierce. It doesn't need any help for Luke. Pierce tosses out 300. And Luke makes the call with the pocket aces. I'm not quite sure what he's scared of. He's only got 875 chips left. A 9 comes out. Now Pierce has 6 outs for a straight. Pierce bets the scary 300. Luke, with 500 chips left, bets 300 of it. The river's another 3. Pierce checks. What's Luke going to do? Luke checks it down! Luke, you get aces once in a million years.
Oh, there's my aces. Okay.
Once in a million years. You got to try and make some money with that. He brings down a $2,100 pot, but he definitely could have doubled up had he bet, any time ever.
Nice hand.
All right, guys. Man, the plot's thickening. The tension's mounting. This is just so exciting. The nothing but top excitement going on over here at HavaFreePoker.com.
If the draw comes 40% of the time, it works 100% of the time, 40% of the time.
Thank you. You know what they say about birthdays? The more you have, the longer you'll live.
I think these are more intense.
Okay, guys. Georgia took down a little pot. Lewis is getting chipped down. Lewis, you're going to have to make a move in the next few hands. Luckily, you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands before Lewis is going to get blinded out. So one of these hands, he's going to have to make a move. It is tough coming back from down under, but people have done it. They've made bigger comebacks in the past. We've got 10 players in the game. We do have 6 players on deck. Just so everyone is aware, what's going to happen is we're going to, blinds go up every 10 minutes. Once we hit 100, 200, the blinds will not go up till every player that is on deck is in the game, and then we'll start going up a little faster. In the meantime, we've got hand number 16 out there. Luke and Austin called. Ellie's got 6-4. She makes the check. We're going 3 ways. We got King, Jack, King, Queen, and a 6-4. The flop cam, Ace, King, 3. Not good for Luke. Luckily, got aces out there because if not, these guys would be out some serious chippage. 3 checks around might give Austin the. Oh! Ellie's going to check, but she did pick up a pair. Everyone has a pair. Austin still scared of the ace. At what point is Austin going to realize his king is good? Ellie thinks her 4 might be good. She bets 200. Luke with the king jack makes the call. Austin makes the call. That was a through $200 down the drain right there. Austin picks up a $950 pot.
And we were like, but it wasn't like the word. Like it wasn't like the actual game on. I guess like it was
Let's take a look at the current standings right now.
everywhere, all over the walls, and I was like,
Georgia, first place. Matthias, second place. Lewis, chips and chairs, man. That's all you need, chips and chairs. So the guys in the waiting room are like, we want those chips and we want those chairs. Lewis, fold. All right, here we go. Lewis, go all in. So Austin's got ace, king, and makes the call. Austin, you cannot call ace, king with 10 people in the game. Kyle makes the call. Ray makes the call. Pierce, pocket sevens, goes all in.
I went to the Jets Dolphins game. That one was pretty well.
Ellie and Luke both have queen 6. That's no good. But Austin folds his ace, king. Austin, go outside and smack Austin. No. It's a free game. You didn't even put any money in. No. Don't talk during the game. They really are going to go yell at Austin. I'm just kidding, dude. You get to play ridiculous if you want to.
One of these days you're going to do that, I'm just going to literally like pass out tomorrow.
rival enemies.
I think he wasn't the best player ever.
And I don't think you guys would be dumb enough
Oh, you won?
to do anything. What is it now?
It's a fierce one.
1, 2, we're gonna do chip out.
Yeah, green chips.
Everyone fold it.
Where'd you fold, Austin?
What did you have?
No, you don't have
Eric,
to.
I'm
You
gonna
don't have to
say,
say. You don't have to say.
start the
But
break?
you had two overs.
You had a
two overs
decent
on
chance.
Pierce.
You had a decent chance.
You had two
You can
overs.
shove on ace king for sure.
Oh yeah.
All day.
That's the only thing I was scared of someone having. As they did.
So right now what's going to happen is we are going to take a quick break. We're going to chip up. We're going to get rid of, because the blinds are now 100, 200, we're going to get rid of all the little 25 chips, and we'll be back in just about 10-minute break, maybe not even,
But in America, that's a lucky.
and we'll be right back.
Alright.
Pocket tens is the best hand.
Drink
I've
4 chip time. If you want
I've not seen a single pocket tens lose.
if you got pee, if you got
I ain't even gonna get mad.
Oh, this is the last night's song.
It's stuck in my head.
Oh, goodness.
By the way,
I was joking.
Like,
All you can do is
it didn't
you're not supposed to talk during the game.
Next song, tomorrow's.
This is my dedicated knowledge.
I know what he
Burger Q is like the only house I wear. Like, with that style of snap.
I was just locked in the bathroom. This is like this is my life now. And then as soon as I was over there, I'd be like,
That's how our dog is.
I mean, they don't do that because this is not movies in this book. But if you see something like someplace like that, all it's that's how you don't hear it. That's you see what I'm saying? Like, if you let's say every time you bet I'll always like what I have. Not whenever you're against me.
Oh my gosh, that's so satisfying.
I will take a couple more of that wrap.
Couple more what?
In that wrap.
Why? What about him on the free that boy?
Free that boy Tyreek Hill, man. He ain't do nothing wrong. He was just cutting up illegally in the street.
The screen?
Bro, that's so fire. Imagine, look on, you wake up 9 a.m., hop in your
That's
McLaren.
you're about to get. I'm gonna
sitting here.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna run 1-2 until everybody's in.
Yeah,
How many more people do you have
5,
on the list?
because it's, I think so. I know I'm on it.
Is there another?
I don't know if
Connie, give me left. I think you're left. But when it comes to go up, I guarantee it'll go. I guarantee it'll go that way.
It's not good at probably gonna be messy. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad. Rather you have me over here than over here. Why do you keep wanting to be to my left? Because I know you're good at the game, and I wanna be in a better position. Last last time you're to my left, I got completely destroyed by you last Sunday.
Because like I didn't pay attention to like the names, like I was just like playing the game, and I was like, wait, when did you go over there? But it was because every time before he became my nemesis, I guess I was his, and I didn't realize it at that time because I never saw his card, but like he would raise pre-flop, and I would have like aces, like suited aces, so I would re-raise, and he'd call, and every time I'd like hit the flop, and it would normally be heads up. But then there was another time where he had like queens and I had aces. So then he moved.
Do you feel like you're getting better?
Yes and no. Because like I said, sometimes I'm like, it's only 5 cents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's more about learning the semantics.
It's hard though, because a lot of the players are bad. So like I'm trying to play good Omaha, you know what I mean? But I can't all the time. But I don't know. I need to just build it up and then try to like. But the thing was, is it was worse at the bigger stakes. They were playing even worse, and I was like, I don't understand. Every time I had to, you know, and it wasn't like I shouldn't have been in this position. I shouldn't have been, but like it was like I raised pre-flop, I continued, and I was getting called with like 7-4 of diamonds and then 2 diamonds on the flop. You know what I mean? Like not like ace king of diamonds.
Yeah.
Piercy, how we doing?
Alright.
Really, 7? You're shoving the 7s.
How are you?
Shoving the 7s. You know, statistically, you have a pocket pair. You mean someone else's.
I do. I had a pocket pair in Zinga at the same time.
I shoved with 7s in a tournament yesterday, and I hit set right on the flop, right in the window, and river to full house.
Sevens are a lucky number here.
No, I was freaking bubble
That's my
girl.
last name.
What?
Bubble girl. I went out on the money. It only paid 8 places. I got out 9. And it was funny because I literally just said to him, I was like, all right. I was like, final table. I was like, one person has to get out. I was like, I'm like average chip stacks. You know what I mean? I was like, so.
Doing good this game.
I was like, I need to just, you know, like, let a couple people get out and then play my game. And the very next hand, I get like 10 or something like that.
Have you seen this weirdo at Card House?
And, yeah, I've seen that.
I'm sorry. But for real money, that's a different game. Like,
You were saying some stuff.
About me?
no.
About the game.
No.
No, just at Card House, I can be totally centric.
Oh, I know. I've played with you plenty of times.
Oh, happens.
What a game. I wonder, we can be on roll.
Probably Lewis. He's got one single
Hey,
big one.
you're in a lot longer than I would have been. If I had 150, I would have called.
I have one with 100. Buy me a drink.
You want a drink? What kind of drink? Anything? From next door?
Your next
Oh.
door.
No. He only drinks alcohol, so I can't. That's fair. If you wanted alcohol for beer, oh, you would. You want, I brought some pancake mix. And blueberry mix.
I would love a blueberry mix. I would love a blueberry pancake.
What's blueberry muffin? Lumberton?
I would love it.
And then just throw it in the air fryer and take it out.
Something's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be much, but
Fucking Mr. Hanky comes out from softball.
Just crack it, bro.
What are you gonna put on?
The game.
You can put whatever you want.
What's it on?
I,
I was streaming poker last night and they threw me up on the screen.
it's not a really. It's
Yeah,
not a
they've
game
been
I
doing
care
it.
about.
Were you there?
No, but they've been doing that.
No, I didn't know that.
A couple
I'm
weeks
surprised
now.
they still allow me here at that point. I don't think that's it.
Why? Because you're looking down the gambler?
No, I say things that shouldn't be said.
Oh, what are you saying?
You see, yesterday I meant to bet 17 big blinds
Oh,
in this
God.
game with pocket jacks. And there's a queen on the board, and I accidentally typed in 173 and hit enter. And I accidentally bet 173 big blinds, and 3 people called me. A guy hit the queen, and I was mad, and on the river I got a jack. And I took it.
You took it?
Yeah, I took it. I have a video of it with
So
me.
you didn't say any slurs?
Look. Oh, no, I said some slurs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always great.
It's always breaks.
For you.
No, I was not paying attention.
How was school? Dude, we started till like 2 a.m. on Thursday.
What are you doing? On a school night?
I was here till 12. What are you doing?
You were here way
That's too
past
late, bro.
No, I wasn't.
You were playing fucking chess at 12. He was like, I could stay in
Yeah,
there.
I left at, I
And
left
he
at
had
12.
4 drinks. Dude was so rude.
What are you drinking?
No, I weigh like 250 pounds. I got
Big nothing.
and big legs.
Just wait till you go to puberty, bro. You're good. Have you seen this stuff before? Dogs? It's extreme diving.
Cliff diving.
No, they're not. Wait.
It's time to learn poker. Who's winning?
I believe. What do you got?
I got two.
I got one. We got here and one just now. But he's also probably next in. So. I don't know if I just.
Well, all right, here we go, guys. We're wrapping up the brief commercial break, and we're getting back to poker. Everyone who got a drink is going to get a little bit of a bump right there. We're going to give 500 more chips. While they're doing that, I want to show you guys something. This is pretty cool. We
I was with Adam the other night, and he didn't realize.
This is all the food we raised for the Treasure Coast Food Bank. So we have a little Matthias scheduled a little food drive here. So that's going to go in for the Treasure Coast Food Bank. That's kind of cool. We're excited about that. Be a part of all the excitement with that and sharing with the community. So, guys, thank you, everyone who brought that in. We appreciate it.
You only win a third of your.
22.
She babysitter.
Oh, that was so good.
His face when he like turned back around and realized it dropped 600 pounds.
You got what?
Getting off of my chair.
Oh, nice. No, you. Yeah. You might not like. Yeah, you'll mom. Is it the like it is all natural hard go. Okay, I'm excited.
Oh.
Alright, just so you know, you want to
We've got palms on them in Turkish.
In Greece, we call that Muslim.
Wherever you got a palm on them in Turkish.
I only play poker. I did the Sudoku and I did the dice for like
Ellie, are you
to
okay?
increase my like points or whatever. But Rob plays blackjack. I don't.
We are ready.
I sit there and I sit down and I'm like, wait, why don't I have cards? And it's like I have
100.
I just did it.
The blinds are going up to 100, 200 right now.
See, like on here, I don't know. The first time I tried it on this like iPad.
You're not big blind. You're just big blind.
I don't want to. What is it? 160?
All right, game's underway. Here we go, guys. The game is ready to go. We are rocking and we are rolling. It is on Georgia, who has a 7-5, checks it down. Ray's got pocket 8. She only makes the call. King 6-6. Ray has a 98% chance to take down this pot, but she checks it. This is interesting. All Georgia's got to do is bet, and I bet she takes it down from Ray, but we're going to see right here. Ray makes it 400. Georgia's going to fold, and Ray's going to take down pot number 1, hand number 18.
Sorry.
Right here.
No, I had 5-7 in the big blind. Yeah,
So you'll notice that Georgia was in with a 7-5 because she was the big blind. Now, had Ray raised with her pocket pair, she could have won that without even a flop. So she gave Georgia a free shot to take that down, which kind of just goes to show how important it is to raise when you have those pairs. You'd think you might not be in charge, but you're going to get rid of all those hands that you have that have no chance against you, and they don't get free cards for that. So, mental note for later. All right, what we got? Lewis goes all in for 700 with his Jack 10. By making it to the break, he got chip up, and he does have 700 chips. I'm looking at everyone's cards. No one really has the cards to call him. Maybe Ray with her Queen 10. She would be a huge favorite, but she doesn't want to take chips from Lewis. And Lewis gets up to 1,200 chips. They said chip in a chair. We were taunting him before, but he's cruising right along. Good times and good friends. All right, Kyle's going to be under the gun right here, seat number 5. He's the one in the white on the left-hand side. That might be pink or peach, but that's Kyle.
I got it. He's like, are you going to do it? I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I was like, I jumped off of plenty of cliffs. I was like, this is stupid. And he just was sitting there, and he just jumped. And I'm like, oh!
That's Georgia, the cliff jumper. All right, we're going to move around the table. It's 200 to make the call. Pierce makes it. Now, Ellie's got an ace queen, and Ellie's not afraid to put chips in the pot. She's reaching for more, and she raises it to 600. No, that's the problem with calling with queen 3 suited and crap chips. Now he's got to put 400 more chips with a horrible hand. She's a 2-1 favorite over him with the queen 3. 6-5-2. He does flop a gut shot. A 3 also wins it for him. He bet 600. Oh, puts some pressure on Ellie. That's the advantage of betting. You put pressure on the opponent. She's counting out her chips. And she moves all in without even a pair. He makes the call. They're going to flip their cards up. Ellie's got a 73% chance to win. That doesn't mean she will, because I've seen this a million times. We're at Hava, where 4-outers come every day. You'll see there we have 1-4 that's still remaining and 3 3s that are still remaining. So he picks up any of those. He's got it. An ace comes out. That means his 3 is no good. The 9 shows up, and Pierce takes a seat on the sidelines. Rob, you're next in the game, Rob. What? Oh, my God. I didn't know he had more chips than Ellie. Pierce is still in the game. They're lasting forever. Ellie, get some chips and take these dudes out. Come on. We're going to start off with Lewis under the gun. Lewis has got 1,200 chips. I am. You hear me?
Yeah, Eric, I can hear you.
Yeah, we're good. I just didn't hear you a minute ago when I said let's start.
I responded. I guess he just didn't go through. We're good. Here we go. Ellie's got a pocket 4. She's going to make a raise. Ellie's got her pocket 4s. Let's see if she makes a raise. Pierce is all in for 400. Ellie's going to try and take him out with her pocket 4s. Now you see Ray has a 10-4. She's going to take out one of Ellie's outs. Now technically she doesn't need the out. She just needs to avoid a king and a queen. Ray's looking at her cards. 200 more to call. She folds, and they're going to flip their cards up. And if Ellie can hold it off and stick and avoid a king and a queen, Pierce will be on the sideline, and Rob will take his spot. They're rooting for Ellie. they're rooting for a 4. There's only one left. A 10. A 2, here comes a jack, make it interesting. An ace, he needs a jack, a king, or a queen, and Pierce will get 1,100 chips. That's no good. He gets rid of all the spade options because Ellie, and an ace, and Ellie avoids all those cards, takes $1,100 chips, and Rob's going to jump in. That's Rob that's going to take Ellie's place right here, Hava Free Poker. Did I say Ellie? Pierce's place. That's the VPIP. VPIP is a statistic that has to do with voluntary put in pot. I'm going to put that stats up there while they're running the thing so we can take a look at it. Now, what VPIP means, it stands for voluntary put in pot. It's when you put money in the pot that you don't have to. So if you're a blind, that doesn't count, but if you call, that's VPIPing. If you raise, that's VPIPing because you're putting money in the pot when you don't have to. So the higher your VPIP amount is, how usually the more hands you play that you're not forced to.
It's about the chewing experience. It's not about the flavor or the mintiness. It's about the chewing experience.
I like my fucking.
And somehow it's got this graphic stuck up here, so we're going to get rid of that in a minute.
No, it's
Oh, where is my usually I put the GFX button and it goes away, so we might have to wait for the rest of this thing after this hand to remove that, but we're going to play and pretend it's not part of this effect here.
You guys ever been to Epcot?
Yeah, we've got an 8, an ace, and a 4 on the flop.
Beverly, dude, you're crazy. It's so good. It's so bad.
Yeah, so Ellie's got a pair. She's got a 64% chance to win. Yosh also has a pair. Lewis has a gut shot to a 2.
Like, hey, try Beverly, it's the best one. So they fill up a whole cup and shoot it, and people throw up. Yeah.
It's literally just the combination.
Why is there sugar in tonic water? There's not. It's Quan, it just tastes like weenie.
Oh, here we go. High graphics. There we go. Ah, whoo! Back to what?
Oh yeah, tonic water. Yeah, there's gotta be tonic water. There's sugar in tonic water. Yeah, sugar 100%.
This is not good. We're gonna figure that out in just a few minutes here.
And then it has sugar. It looks the maximum of the cans. It's like 17. Some soda have like more salt or something. Also, it has some sort of like salt.
They say there's a difference between seltzer water and club soda. They say that club soda has
sodium.
salt. Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
there's sugar
talking
in
about
tonic
tonic water. Tonic water is that stuff that glows in the dark. Never heard that?
All right, fix the graphics shenanigans. That's the something.
Yes.
And now we can play the game like normal people. Hand number 22.
Like cupcakes or whatever it is. Dip the cupcake.
Okay, let's find out what's going on over here. Ellie checks with the top pair. Ellie's got top 2 pair. Yosh checks. There's no way Ellie checks this. Come on, Ellie. Show him who's boss, Ellie.
And then they proceed to charge like 800%.
It's alpha radiation.
Ellie's going to reach down. She's going to throw in. How much is that? A lot of chips. 2,500 chips. Yosh is going to have to go all in to call with third pair, and Ellie has 2 pairs. There's no way he can make the call, but that doesn't mean he won't because we live in Hava land where he's thinking about it.
This is a stop.
Yeah, I got the stuff here out of like
I have 6 stops in downtown stores that haven't been out.
You gotta call Mr. Pokemon, bro.
Yo, Pokemon.
He's thinking about it, or he doesn't know it's his turn. He's watching football. Yosh, you have third pair. You have all your chips. And he folds it! I'm so surprised. Who would have thought that? And Ellie takes down 1,600 chips. And she adds that to her stack.
She showed A-Jack. She had A-Jack.
What did you have? He had an 8. Ellie's in first place with 7,000 chips. Now if she takes someone out, they're going out. There is no more second place for that. Yes? Yeah. It's after, next game because we have 2 we've 6. Yes. Give me 1 second. We can't have. Okay, back to the action. Matthias wastes a 700 with his ace king suited. Lewis goes all in with his king queen. Okay, they're going to see their hands. Lewis has got a huge favorite, 2-1. That's our broken card, queen of clubs. We have a new decks on the way. Not really, but we're about to order them. So there we go. Flop cam coming down. We got an 8 of clubs. A 5 no good. A deuce no good. You either need club, or a queen. A queen! It's the queen! Lewis has got a 93% chance to win. Matthias, well, you can't even take him out. All you had to do is avoid 3 cards. There's only 2 aces left. If an ace doesn't come, Matthias is going to drop down. Only at Havakava, Lewis wins an $1,800 pot with a 2-outer.
Diamond, Queen of Diamonds.
Guess what? I ain't even gonna get mad.
Lewis is now tied for the three-way tied for last. But he's got more chips than starting, so that's a good thing. Blinds are holding at 100, 200 because we got some people on the wait list here.
I don't want this one. You decided not to give it to me like 4 times. You were like,
We should put a blind in when we should put a $100 blind ante. So Yosh has these pocket 8s right here.
That's the winner right here.
He only makes the call with the pocket 8s. Lewis raises with his 10-2. He watched a little too much Doyle Brunson going on there. And Yosh tried to figure out who's winning the football game, makes the call. He goes all in for 2,000. What are you going to do now, Lewis? Gave up half your chips on a dumbass raise. Nice job. I guess he's trying to steal the blinds, but he got his can caught in the cookie jar. And Yosh takes 700 chips directly from Lewis's stack. So as he was tied a moment ago, now he's dropping into last place. Yet again.
you can do it. Oh, you big baby.
Fuck, I'm not feeling it.
What was that? It was subject.
For those of you just joining us online, make sure you like and subscribe to our things, our videos, so you could keep up with all the amazing content we have here on HavaFreePoker.com. Georgia raises to 700 with her ace-2 suited. Lewis, is he going in? He's making his move with a 7-5. He's grabbing his chips, but he folds his cards. So
I think it was Challenge Pastrana's.
Georgia takes down the pot. 1,000 chips going her way with her ace-2 suited. Moving on to hand number 26, you can see we've got 10 people in. We got to still have some people on the wait list, so we got to keep this puppy moving right along. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, no one knows. That's them dealing the cards out. Georgia with another winning hand, ace-queen suited. Georgia likes those hearts. Now Georgia's going to make a raise. She goes to 700. See a bunch of folds going on right there. Goes to Rob. Rob's king nine's no good, not to Georgia. Some people he'd probably play that, but not her. Yosh has a jack 8 suited. He's not playing it. Nobody else has a hands they could call. Maybe Luke with his ace 7. Horrible call, but I've seen it done before. And Georgia takes down another pot without even seeing a flop.
Yes. What is this? Minchino? What's that package?
I was about to say, Kyle has not raised one time pre-flop, not once. We're 27 hands in, and Kyle, not in the best of shape right here. He's not, maybe because he's not putting money in the pot. Although when he watches the replay, it's going to be because I didn't have any cards. We'll find out. Nope, here's the ace-king. That could change right now. Kyle goes all in. That's his move. He shoves. Ray folds. Lewis, Rob, Yosh all out. Matias with a 7 deuce, looking at him, looking down, looking at him, but he's going to ultimately fold those cards. He can't play a 7 deuce. Ellie dividing by 0, and Luke with his 10-8 suited, gone. And Kyle with his first pre-flop raise and his first pre-flop win. I'm like the Madden cover.
I had 2 overs.
Yeah. How do I figure out what's comfortable? How do I figure out what's comfortable?
One over.
Oh, we got a lot of interesting stuff. It's on Austin. He's got the queen jack suited, and he only makes the call. Austin, this is the second time. You got to raise sometimes. I bet Austin, you have to raise sometimes. Ray makes the call. Rob makes the call. You see everyone making the call. They wouldn't if you raised. Now you got to place 10 people with a mediocre hand. Now queen jack's a nice hand, but it's just mediocre, especially against 8 people. Yoshi even makes the call with his ace-9 suited. Ellie, she dumps it. Luke's out. Georgia gone. So we're going to go 5 ways to the flop here, and it didn't have to be that way. Georgia's even in with a 10-3. Now you have to play a 10-3.
Honestly,
Comes out a 4-9 and a 4. No help to anyone. Let me scratch that. No help to anyone but Yosh, who picks up top pair. Yosh is reaching for some chips. It's looking like 600. And I don't think anyone else can even make a call. But Austin makes the call. He could be better off, I think, having put that $600 in last round instead of this round, because now he's calling, hoping that he can catch up, where before he was betting, hoping, appearing like he's ahead. He needs one of the 3 final queens or jacks that are out there. It's the only way he could win. A 6 comes out on the turn. He checks. Yosh still top. Checks it down, gives him a free card. It's a 5, no good. Yosh will win this hand. Austin knows it. Austin's going to either have to make a huge bluff, which I highly doubt, or more likely just check it down, fold, and Yosh is going to pick up a $2,300 pot.
Yeah, he had suited.
He was suited, right?
I'm building a free solver.
Free solver?
It's stupid that they charge.
$40 a month. It's ridiculous.
And I told you I bought that expired domain, right?
No, what is it?
Back to the game over here. We've got Ray with his king jack. Yosh makes the call. Ellie, jack 5, not good enough for her. Luke's got pocket 6s, also makes the call. Georgia, it's only 100 more, but her cards are pretty shitty. She folds. She realizes the same thing, and Austin checks it down. Let's see what the flop brings us. Two of them are here, but it's the one you your friend. Oh, that is a good flop for Austin. He's got two clubs out there, and no help to anyone, at least no apparent help. Ray's got the, Luke has a pocket 6s, so he's a 50-50 shot to win. A king comes out, so Ray takes the lead, but Austin still has a 21% chance to win this. Luke needs a 6, Austin needs a club, and Ray needs to avoid a 6 or a club. Ray bets 500. Yosha's got to call. And what's really cool about this is you could actually see the percentages on the side. It's the computer like posts that up for me. So I'm not only a genius, I could read. So it's convenient for everybody, you know. Plus, I can answer questions when people are on the line. Austin folds! Austin folds! Yosh calls. Austin folds. It's a 9. No good for anyone. Ray takes the pot. And Ray's going to win. She makes the bet. She's got 500 more out there. Is Yosh going to make the call? Let's find out if Yosh bothers to make the call. He cannot win. He folds, and Ray takes a $2,400 pot. Nice job, Ray!
talk about the flying strike. Any other game in the world would not double from.
I know. I think it's like you get through a game in 90 minutes.
Yeah, there's a game 2 after this too, so it's like you don't want faster start.
I would like for it not to go.
I'm saying I've never seen
So
go from 2-4 to 4-8. It would go through 6. We could probably start. It's a free game.
$2,500.
What does it start at?
25, 25.
You should just start it at 25.
Add one more blind for 1-2 to 2-4 to 3-6 to 4-8.
I don't think it would add any time.
Adding one blind, adding another one.
It's just when you get to that level.
Matthias goes all in with his pocket fives. Austin calls all in with his 800. He's which actually is not a bad call. He does have 2 overs, so he's going to right now he's 42% to win. Yosh has the ace 5, so he's one of Matthias's outs if Austin catches a queen or a jack. He will have to catch one. But what does Yosh do? Yosh is thinking about it. An ace 5, an ace. You're way behind. You're way behind. Good. He throws it away. Now we're going to find out what the actual odds are. They're going to flip their cards up. Austin's got a 55% chance to win. And Matthias has to do the avoid a queen jack dance.
Calling for cards when you're in bed is statistically what gets you.
I'm going to get us an ace king.
A queen shows up. Austin's going to hit it unless Matthias catches the 1-5. Or 2 clubs, but that's no good. He's going to need the 1-5.
You have a 2-outer. Did anybody pull a 5?
No way.
Ready?
A 4, no good, and Austin stays in. He survives and makes 2,000 chips by making a call. Good job, Austin.
Next one I'm winning. Next one I'll be right.
Austin, how much did you have all in? I had 800.
Hello.
I resonate with this guy.
It's kind of fucking insane the fact that everybody's still in the freaking game. We've had 2 new people get in this whole game. Maybe 3.
I get next.
So we're going to move the blinds up. They will be 200, 400. Kyle's got a king, queen. Rob's got ace, queen. We got a couple of playable hands, at least out here. Luke's got his pocket 5s, so this will be played. Lewis has got a suited connector. So he's in. Ellie's got 1,500 to call. She doesn't. Rob goes all in with his ace, queen. Luke goes all in with his pocket 5s. We're going to have an interesting flop. Austin out. Kyle goes all in with his king, queen. We're going to go 3 ways all in. Is Lewis going to make the call? It's 800 chips. You get 4 times up. This is exactly where you want to be. No, Lewis, you got to make that call. You get 4 times your money. You got a suited connector, and you have no chips behind you. We're going to see how you would have done, but we got 3 people all in, and let's check out the flop cam. So if Kyle wins, he's going to need a king, but he will take out 2 players. He's only got a 17% chance, but I've seen it done before.
That helps.
I folded a 5. I actually folded 2 5s.
He's not in the hand.
We got a 9 of clubs, a jack, 2 jacks and a 9. Kyle's going to need a king or a 10, and Rob's going to need an ace, queen, or 9. A 3. Luke's going to do it. Can he do it, guys? It's a river and a turn. The river. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. A 4. No good. Luke wins a $6,100 pot. Rob and Kyle are completely burnt right there. Kyle's got 100 chips left. He doesn't even have a small blind left, but he will be in the hand. James, you're the next one in. James is good to go. Phantom, you're on deck. Here we go, guys. James, then Phantom. James. Then Phantom.
Yeah, it's like you can't play poker. Exactly. Yeah. Just
This is perfect too. I just got the button. I can wait.
You got like 9 hands before you have to put it in.
Oh, we got interesting hands over here. Let's see what Kyle's got 100 chips. He's got a 6-4. Kyle might just throw it in just because what the hell. Let's see what goes on now. We are on James, who's sitting down getting his chips. He's got an ace-2 suited. He's sitting over there in seat number. He's in the black on the left with the beard. He just Yosha folds. James did make the call, by the way. We're going to move around the table. George is going to fold Austin out. Kyle, what are you going to do? 100 chips, Kyle. He's going to wait one more hand. Ray's got a king-jack suited. Makes the call, and Lewis. Ray raise. Go, Ray. She put Lewis all in. She's like, screw you, Lewis. And James makes a call. So we're going to go 3 ways to a 6, queen, and 7. No good for Ray. James has got a 71% chance to win. He's in first place, and he has a diamond draw. Ooh, clubs draw just came out. So Ray needs a club, a king, or a jack. And Lewis is drawing dead to a 10. A 9, no good. James will win this, and Lewis will be out. Phantom, you are in.
What was my kicker? What was my kicker?
James, in his first hand, wins a $3,200 pot.
It was 4 high, right? Oh, did I? I thought it was 2 high.
Long road back.
Phantom, then Theo, then Austin, and that is it. Have Kyle warm his seat up for Theo, please.
Hey. I heard that.
I meant a different Kyle.
No one else heard that?
Did you say something about Kyle?
There it goes. Have Kyle keep that seat, that chair warm. And I was like, hey, I heard that. He goes, I was talking about a different Kyle.
Is that enough betting for you?
Yeah. So you got some more chips now. That's what happens. You bet. You gotta spend money to make money, man. It's the only way to do it.
All right, cards are going around hand number 33. We're approaching 9 o'clock.
This is real.
Phantom. Yosh is an ace-queen, a playable hand, but he's really trying to figure out what's going on in that Charger game over there. He raises it to 800. Ellie gets rid of her king 9. Luke, Georgia, Austin, Kyle all fold. Phantom is out. Jamez with his king 8 makes the call. See what goes down on the flop. The old flop cam. There's already $2,600 in this pot. 10 jack and a 2. Ray, top pair, top kicker, 51% chance to take this home. What are you going to do, Ray? Of course, Yosh has a gut shot to a king, also an ace. So ace, king, or queen. Let me try that. Actually, a king or queen because an ace Ray will take 2 pair. But still, she goes all in. Yosh checks. Yosh does make the call with 2 overs. 75% chance for Ray to take this down. Here we go, guys. On the flop cam, he needs a king or a queen. After the 3 kings were already played or out, he only could take. There's only 1 king. There are 3 queens. It's a 3. Can she hold the turn? The river. Here we go, guys. A 5. Yosh takes a seat on the rail. And Theo takes his spot.
Can we get a coffee? Can we get a coffee for Ray?
I'm almost done with this one.
Double shot espresso.
Ray went all in.
4-8, please.
They really do. Good. And good fresh
This hand is not even going to be announced because there's not an interesting set of cards out there. Yada, yada, yada. James makes the call. King 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yosh checks. We're going 3 ways because Ray decided to put money in the pot with the 3-4 offsuit. 6 and 2 10s are out there. Another scenario, the first one to make a bet could win, but Yosh actually, James bets with nothing. Yosh has a flush draw. If Yosh was watching the poker instead of the football, he would actually probably raise that, but he doesn't. If it's a diamond, Yosh can take it with a diamond and 9 or 10. It's a diamond. Yosh picks up the flush, but wait, there's more because James has the nut flush draw. There's 3 more diamonds that are unaccounted for. Yosh goes all in. So here we go for all the marbles. If we can get a diamond, Yosh goes home. They think there's 7 outs, but there are only 3. It's a deuce, and Yosh doubles up through James. And James just tosses off 1,250 chips for no reason. Nice job, James.
That's cute. You only have to win that next one.
If I want a shot at winning, I need to win.
James decided, I have too many chips. Let's set a bunch on fire. And he did.
I gotta win if I want to win.
Can't wait till my small blind.
4-8. Yosh and Matthias, please.
You know what sucks so much?
Ellie, first to go, 800.
You have to use.
God has showed me.
Big blind.
I have all these free cookie cards because I surprise them a lot. But in order for me to use them, I have to go there. But the only time I ever want to go there is right before they close, and I'm just
This one,
So this is interesting. Georgia raises 1,600. Phantom makes the call. They both have clubs, and Phantom's is a little higher. Yosh has got 1,200 to make the call with the ace-6. He tosses it away. Matthias makes a call. The 10-2 suited. Matthias decides, you know what? I don't give a crap. I want to go home already. Matthias is just like, I've had enough of this crap. I'm going home. And don't worry, he will. For some reason, Phantom decided to keep his last 100 chips. The flop's a 6, 7, and a 5. No good for anyone, although Phantom is in the lead. The turn's another 7. Matthias needs a 10 or a 2, or Phantom's going to win. A queen. Phantom does take the lead, but he might as well throw 100 chips in.
I'm like, I can't.
He does. George is going to have to, yeah, George decided I can't fold, and she's right. You can't fold for a $6,600 pot with a king, with the king for 100 chips. She throws it in. She loses. Phantom takes out Matthias, and Georgia throws 100 chips in there for no reason other than pride and reality. You have to do it.
What queen is that? Queen of what?
Theo, take out Matthias.
I was like, I should have bet the entire time, but I'm like, he only has 100. I'm not folding. I don't think he's folding for 100, so I think it would have went the same way. But then I'm like, is he just betting with ace 9?
Theo's coming in, and then Austin will be the last player as soon as we lose
or
cards.
maybe Eric can do it, and then
Or whoever.
I gotta look at least a face card.
We could have done a 2-8. I don't know if I'd be comfortable doing side plots, but
I just folded 5, 7.
it's the never-ending game.
Just to be fair,
This is the game that never ends. This is the game that never ends. This is the game that never. All right, I'll stop that because I'm annoying myself.
I'd suited pink cards. That's what I should have done. And then he followed them.
I'm looking online. We still have 2 people watching this, 2 viewers, which is interesting because I am one of them. So our stream is probably the other, but who knows? Here we go, guys. Hey, it's the booth cam. So Matthias, come over here a second. We want to discuss that fine 10-2 move.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the Brunson, and I knew that if I wanted a
Hold on, wait, hold on. Here we go. So what happened was you went in with the 10-2, and
I went in with a 10-2. Okay, it's the Brunson, but I knew that was the only shot I had if I wanted to win the tournament. I could have waited for the small blind, but I decided to take a gamble. It was 10-2 suited, and it pays sometimes. You know,
it did go 3-1, and I think it's called poker fatigue when you're like, you know what, I'm done pokering this.
That's true.
I'm either winning and getting a bunch of chips, or I'm getting the hell out of this and watching it from the booth.
That's right. We had a lot of strong players.
And here's Matthias in the booth. But Matthias, we want to thank you. Take a look at the food drive. We brought in some food over here.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we had a bunch of players bring in some food for the Treasure Coast food drive.
We're going to come right back to that because we got all in with Kyle. We got all in with Ace King with it, and we got 3 ways all in. Here we go. Queen 8, Jack 9, Ace King suited. We don't want to mess up the excitement of this move right here. Phantom 700 to make the call. He does. And we're going to find out what they're going to find out what we already know, that James is in the lead right now with 53%. But if a Jack or a 9 shows up, Phantom could take out 2 players.
I have 2 live cards.
Kyle notices his cards are live, and that's good.
I'm live.
There's a $5,100 pot. Kyle is eligible for $300 of it. 6, a king, another 6. There are 2 clubs, so Phantom needs a club, or James is going to win this pot. A 3, can we do it? We need a club right here. Kyle, you are out. Austin, you are in. A 7, no good. James takes down the pot. Then Kyle takes the rack. Austin will be joining us in seat number 5. There are no more contestants after Austin. All right, this is the final round. It's the final countdown. These are the last 10 players of the game. The blinds are 400, 800. They are going up quickly. There is a lot of excitement on who's going to win the huge bar tab here at the Hava Kava Lounge right here, Stuart, Florida, where we help the Treasure Coast Food Drive.
They've already knocked so many people out.
You start with wow. You start with 1.9.
Don't you start with like a big one? If you haven't been doing it the whole game.
I mean, usually he'll just hold 1, 2. We still have 5 people.
I feel like you should start with at least 2.
But if he's not doing it for the whole game.
Doesn't matter.
I looked at it so fast that I wanted to.
Excitement going on over here.
I said I'm doing it. It's down. Just got that.
Yeah, she's small bond,
Hand number 38, guys. Our final 10 are at the table right now as we speak. And I say as we speak. What I mean is as I speak. No one else is speaking.
I already know Pierce is back there taking notes.
Cards are out.
He's building a wiki page for all of
I'm going to run down the chip count in just a second, mostly because I don't remember what it is.
If you really want to find out.
I'm looking at everyone's hand right now. We do have a pair of 6s for Theo, who just joined us. Ellie's got a king, queen. She's going to probably put some money in here. And we also got a king 10. I think that's good enough for Ray. It's 800 for her to make the call. I see her grabbing her chips. She makes the call. Theo tosses in the call. He goes all in for 2,000. Ellie, what are you going to do? It's 2,000 chips. You got a king, queen. She makes the call. Now it goes back to Luke's out. Georgia's going to be out. So the question is, Ray, what are you going to do? Ray, it's 1,200 more chips. What do you do? I think this is this. Ray's either going to go, my cards aren't good enough, but I think she's doing the fuck it move. Fuck it, I call. There's Ray. We're going to go 3 ways with the flop right here. She's going to need a 10. Ellie's needs a king or a queen, and Theo needs to avoid a king, a 10, or a queen. Theo's yelling, keep it low, keep it low. An ace 10 queen. So Ellie with second pair checks it down. They all check it. Ray's going to need a jack to tie or a 10 to win. Ellie's going to need to keep it as it is, and Theo has 2 outs right now. Theo went all in with this. Ray went all in. What is Ellie going to do? This is really interesting. Ellie is in the lead. She makes the call. Wait. Oh, that's a.
5, 6, 7. You're winning.
Oh, I thought that was a jack. It was a joker. My bad. Ray takes out Ellie. Ray takes the copy lead. Theo is out of the game. Ellie lost the hand because I wasn't paying attention and thought that joker, which was actually the 4 of hearts, we're getting that fixed because our 4 of hearts card had a little situation with the chip reader, so we had to sub it with a joker. So when that joker comes out, it's actually the 4 of hearts. So that's why it is 4 of hearts. I thought it was a joker. I thought it was a jack. Yada, yada, yada. Ray wins. Man, that was a long story for Eric fucked up. Here we go, guys. Georgia's got the 7 deuce. We got people in the back saying this is the time to make the move. Yosh, Phantom's got pocket jacks. What's he going to do? He makes the call. He only calls. Phantom, you got to raise that. Yosh, ace 10 makes the call. Luke with pocket 7s makes the call. Georgia, this is not the time to go all in. She doesn't. Austin with his pocket 6s goes all in. Austin finally goes all in. He's got the 3rd pair down. This is not good for Austin. Phantom calls, Yosh calls, Luke calls. 4 ways to the flop. Yosh needs an ace or a 10. Austin needs a 6. Luke needs a 7. Let's see what comes up, guys. Here we go. Let's see. What's the first card that comes out? What do you guys think? The booth guys say? Yeah, let's find out. A 6! A 6! The first card is a freaking 6! Phantom does have a club, so keep that in mind. Austin's got a 62% chance because Phantom does have the clubs. Yosh might think he's in the lead because Yosh actually has got that top pair, but that's no good because of the set. All 3 of them check. The turn is a jack! It's the jack! It's the fucking jack! Set over set is going to always kill somebody. And the worst part is that Austin can't even get a club. There's 1 out for Austin. It might not even be live. I don't know if the 6 is even out there. It doesn't matter. We're talking Austin. It doesn't matter because he's about to lose. We do have 2 Austins, but that's not really relevant. Yosh has top pair. He's grabbing his chips. I think he's thinking about it. He thinks his ace might be good. He doesn't realize he's in 17th place. And he's got no chance. He makes the call. Luke, use the force, Luke. Force those cards in the pot, in the muck. That's what you need to do. Here we go. The river is a 4, no good. Phantoms, these guys are all in. Phantom's going to realize. Phantom goes all in. Yosh makes the call. And they're about to find out right now that Phantom wins a $12,400 pot. And Austin hits the rails. Yosh hits the rails. And Phantom takes down $12,800. It's going to put him right in the thick of everything. I think he's in first place. Phantom in first place. Ray in second place. James, Luke, Ellie all in the middle. Austin, Georgia about to lose. Now we had 2 Austins. That's a different Austin right there, but it doesn't matter. He's still going down with the ship.
I looked down at 2-7 and I was like, I feel like I shouldn't even look. I should just put my chips in. And then I looked at 2-7 and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I can't even I can't even shove with that.
They're gonna mess up your computer if I make it too big.
So there are 7 players left, but I don't think it's going to last much longer. Austin's got to go all in just to be on the small blind here. He's got a 10-5 and has no choices. Ray's got the 5 deuce. Georgia's got a king-9. This is where Georgia definitely makes her move. Phantom with the king-8 suited. Phantom's got tons of chips. He just throws it in without even looking at his cards. Ellie's got the 8-6. She doesn't play, but Luke has an ace. Luke makes the call. Georgia goes all in. Austin's already all in. 4 ways. Let's see what happens next.
Oh, you looked?
Yeah.
That's all the chips he had. Austin's all in because he was less chips than the big blind. All right, guys, here we go.
I already took his chain. This is R3 8. He needs 8 and then the pots. But I didn't know he went all in.
Okay, so we have 4 ways. They're figuring out the money right now. I want to see the cards. I bet you do too. We actually see their whole cards, but we want to see the flop. Here it goes. Come on, dealer. A 10, an 8, and a king. That puts Phantom. Phantom's got top. Oh, Phantom's got top 2 pair. I say top 2. He's got 2 pair, top and bottom. He goes all in for 10,800, which means. I think so. Hold on. Let me figure out where to do that.
Phantom's all in. And Luke folds. Hold on. Just give me a second. It's 3 big.
Luke makes the call.
Luke folded. What is it again?
I got it.
No. Flip the cards up.
So George has got 3 9s. Austin needs one of the 2 10s, or Phantom's going to take it down.
Just running 10s here.
9. So Georgia takes it. Phantom needs an 8. Austin needs a 10. Georgia wins 3,200. Phantom wins the rest, and Austin takes a seat on the rails. That leaves 6 players here. Phantom's in first with 14.4. Ray's got 9,600. James, Georgia are in the middle, and everybody else is on their way out.
Which one?
They're making some sort of. No worries. So we've got a little technical difficulties. We're restarting the tablet for a second. It will just take a moment. In the meantime, let's take a look at the booth cam. We got the booth cam going on over here, everybody. Hey! These are the retired players of round number 1. All these people were in and now are joining us at the rail. Sorry.
It's dead button. Because it's supposed to be on him.
You'll see.
It's dead button.
Is it? What's going on?
What was
My tablet is just not working. Like, it's not working at all. It's rebooted itself 4 times. It hasn't even turned on. So I don't really have any way to control what's going on. I have a 1 game kind of night tonight.
It's a dead button.
That's fine. I'll handle from this side then.
And 1 big.
Small blind is Ray and big blind is Phantom right now, right?
No, Ray's been playing alone.
Yes.
Because last hand.
That was in recovery mode. I think it's 10-4.
Austin was big alone last hand.
So, I mean, it's just one big blind. Because he was just one big. So now it's a dead small. You're just big by yourself. Okay, unless.
Okay, so
Alright, so, sorry, is it big blind alone, Eric, or?
raise small blind, phantom is big blind. Try that again. Sorry. Raise big blind, phantom is nothing.
Okay. Raise big blind,
Raise
Phantom
big
nothing.
blind by herself. Yeah.
Phantom 16 12.
You're wrong.
He's like, I've had it out 6 times and I pulled it back every time.
James calls.
This is gonna be tough. What did phantom do?
James and Phantom both called the big one. Ellie's all in.
For how much?
Ellie's all in. James and Phantom call. All right, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a little janky, but we're gonna have fun doing it.
Got that? Also all in for less. Georgia folds.
I'll call.
It's 700 more. 7 more. 23.
I'll handle it. Okay.
Okay, so what we should do right now is
Luke called.
so Ellie's all in, Luke's all in for less, Ray, Phantom, and James all call. Georgia called. So I have 5 players in for the 2300. 2 of them are all in. Ellie and Whisper. 13.
We're good over here. Ray called.
Yes. Yes, Ray called. You ready for a flop?
Let's go.
Ray and Phantom and James all check.
Ray and Phantom check. James bets 1600.
Got it.
Ray calls. Phantom calls.
All right, we're gonna see what happens on the river. It's a heart. Phantom's gonna take it. He's the only one with a heart. Let's see what he does.
Ray checks. James goes all in for 900.
What did Phantom do?
Can I have your phone, please?
What did Phantom do?
All right. All right.
Phantom fold?
I think Ellie wins size high. Maybe. No, Phantom folded way back ago.
No, I need to go back again. Full.
I tell you what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do right now is I'm just gonna give you the chip counts, okay? I'm gonna, do my thing and then I'll give you the chip counts to everyone and put them in, okay?
Perfect. All right, hold on. Let me get my headset in here and go.
This is your Luke, you have a big thing, right?
So here's the deal. We have a technical error, so I'm going to be manually putting this in, so you're going to hear less Eric and more game. Here we go.
Hang on. I was playing as if I did. Okay, perfect. We'll be with, so, Austin's out, right?
Austin is out, yes. The only people left, Ellie, Luke, Georgia, Ray, Phantom, James. That's it.
All right, let me, okay. Next hand, here we go. So while I do this, let me close out the graphic. And, okay, so Ellie,
That's my small.
how much does Ellie have?
3,000.
3,000. Okay, Luke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Luke has 7,500.
All right, Georgia.
Georgia has 32. Ray, 48.
48.
Georgia, 32. Ray, 48.
Yep.
James, how much? James has 5,800.
Oh,
are good. Let's go to the next hand. Want me to leave this in? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, the walkie-talkie's dead, but whatever.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Okay.
The numbers are good. The tablets are working, and where's Theo?
I was big by myself last time.
Good, Theo. Come here a second.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'm done. That makes sense. What is it at? I'm so sorry.
All right, chat.
It's on auto control.
All right. So, what's up, chat? My name's Theo. I'm taking over for Eric for a second. Let's see what's going on here. We've got I think what just popped up. I think Phantom's in the lead here. Oh. Yep, Phantom's in the lead. He's in a really good spot. He's been getting really lucky. If he would have played the last hand, he would have had the heart to complete the flush. Could have been a really good hand for him. He's been hitting a lot. A lot of things. All right, here we go. Here comes the cards. Ray's got a pocket pair. Phantom's got 2 connected cards. Ellie with ace 10. Now, I'm gonna say
Eric, I'm going.
Ellie might bet if Ray. There it is. Yep. Ellie bets. So Ray with a pocket pair, Phantom with connected cords. Ray's gonna think real hard. She calls. Of course, you got to right there. You got to call there. And Phantom calls his connected cards. Wow. I mean, he has been hitting. You never know. It's gonna be a really good hand here. Me personally, I'd honestly, Phantom might hit it here. He's been getting so lucky this game. Oh, wow. Okay, Ray shoves, gets Phantom to fold, so she takes that money back. We got 2 6s, a queen. Ray's got 2 there. 2. Doesn't help anyone. Ray's still in the lead. Last card's a 5. Ray's gonna scoop here with 2 pair.
Oh, we get shit.
It's official.
Knocks Ellie out of the race. All right, so now Ray's in the lead. Phantom in second, Luke in third, James in fourth, and Georgia in fifth. Georgia's making a little bit of a comeback here. She was low stacked for a little bit, but slowly making her way back. Very good poker play.
Yeah, I know, right? Now I'm actually more exposed. Did that to yourself.
Right. Phantom with Jack 10, another really good hand. Ray's got King 4 suited, and we got King Queen with Luke. Some good hands here. We're definitely going to see a flop. It's on Luke for 1600. He makes the call. Georgia folds. Ray folds. Phantom. 800 to call. Oh, sorry, 16. Calls. Checks it. Here comes the flop. 2 queen 6. Right. Luke hits a queen here. Ooh, a jack comes for Phantom. It's not good for him. We're looking at queen is still taken. Phantom, that's Luke. Come on. I was talking to Luke earlier. I said he's got to spend money to make money. He should have made a bet a little bit higher there. There we go. That's 2 pair right there. Luke better spend some money right here. Spend some money right here. Checks it. Come on, man. And scoops with the queen.
Yeah, no, not pocket sixes.
Georgia announced she folded a 6. Won that hand there. All right. So Luke now takes the lead. Ray in second, Phantom third, James in fourth, and Georgia in fifth. Sorry.
Folding is the best.
Here comes the cards. Phantom's got a good hand. Luke's got some hearts. He might call. James. Yep. James folds. And Luke's checking with his big blind. Comes the flop. King 4. He's in the lead here. He's got a draw going. Luke's kind of sitting dead. Unless a 10 or an 8 comes. The hearts are gone. And Eric is back. Eric is back. I mean, I can keep going. Folds. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, thank you. That's Theo stepping in. What's up? I'll run it. I'll run it. I'll put my headset in. Hang on.
I will do the this. We got this. We got King 4-4. It's on Phantom.
I'm telling you, Phantom bets and Luke folds. We're on to the next hand now. We're loose. You still have blind and you still have a George and should be big blind.
Oh, okay. And I somehow action tracker back up. You're going to talk over here.
All right, chat. Looks like I'm back in. Eric's going to be on the computer. And I'm going to be announcing. You might be able to hear in the background a little bit.
Okay.
Some technical difficulties here. You know, it's not always easy. All this new fancy computer stuff. It's hard to figure out, you know. So, like, about 5th week doing this, so, you know. It's not easy. It's not easy. On to the next hand. Can't see any of the cards yet. Still working with some tapping difficulties. Get these cards up in just 1 second.
Yeah, it's not
We're going to rescan the cards.
Yeah, it's not going to be finished at last week.
Unfortunately, we got a redeal here.
I'm fine with that decision.
Next hand.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Go. I got it.
All right, raising lead here.
Alright, everybody got information on the show.
Some good hands. Ace King.
Okay, so
Phantom.
Luke's small blind, Georgia's big, and action's on Ray, right?
Honestly, everyone's probably going to fold to Phantom here if he makes a bet. No one's got anything.
I didn't look at my cards. I'm
Phantom
big blind.
calls. George is big. George is big.
You were the one that was probably
Luke folds. George is all in. Phantom. Phantom calls. You see a flop here. Phantom versus
Yeah.
Georgia.
Every time I've had a 6, you put 6 out there. Ace, 6. That's not a 6.
Ace.
Not a 6. Those are the opposites
Here.
of 6s.
Georgia's got 3% here. I don't think she's dead.
Good job.
It's good.
That's unfortunate. She had a good comeback start in there as well.
That's why I was like, no, I'm going to put it all in this hand.
Dead small blind, and make sure you click on
Right.
Georgia's name.
Phantom in the lead
Yeah,
here.
yeah, just delete me. It's cool.
Get her out of here.
Luke in second, Ray in third, James in fourth.
I already started your hand.
That's fine, that's fine.
I got it.
Are you betting before you get the cards?
Got it. All right, let's go. I got it.
Ray's big blind.
You just skipped his action.
All right, so here comes the cards.
You just don't care about the big line?
Phantoms.
Can they hear me?
You were even close to big line.
I'm telling you, as I said earlier, Phantom has been getting super lucky with these cards. Oh my goodness. He's been getting some crazy cards.
Phantom calls, James folds.
James folds.
Ray option.
Of course you fold there. And Ray has the option. Of course she checks. It's ace two. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna. She's got. Oh my goodness! Look at this flop. Ray's got. Ray's really only option is 2 diamonds. Phantom, of course, trying to reel her in a little bit, and Ray's dead. Her only chance there, only chance there was the diamonds, and she missed. So Phantom bets anything. Yep, 3,000. Yeah, it's a good bet. It's gonna get her off of it for sure. No way she's playing that. Get that garbage out. Yep. Take the trash out. Phantom takes it with aces. And the luck continues for him.
Very nice.
He keeps climbing. No stopping this guy with the cool shades. Look at him. Look at him. Huge shirt. He's swagged out. He ain't beating that man. He said this never happens. He said he's never had luck like this before.
One more player gets out, I'll read it.
So we're moving our little and big blind up to 3,000. Again, Phantom with some suited cards here again. He's getting ridiculous cards. Ray folds.
All right, count the cards. Let's go.
Walk to Phantom. Wow. I'm telling you, his luck is ridiculous, Eric. But, as Eric said earlier, chips in a seat, that's really all you need here. At Hava Poker, you never know. You never know. Got some cards out, but we can't see them. Yeah, the cards are out. Technical difficulties announced by McConnell. He's coming back here to check out what's going on. But Luke the rookie over here throwing some peace signal up to the camera. He might have a good chance. But Phantom, like I said, is just getting insanely lucky. Just some crazy hands coming. All right, there we go. McConney came and saved the hand.
Yeah, this is it.
Luke with King Queen suited. Phantom with some connectors though. James has also 10-6 suited. He's all in. Really bad for him just because Luke also has the same suits.
Ray folded?
Ray fold.
Phantom called? All right, let's get the flop.
Let's see this flop. Here it comes. Ace 5-4 of diamonds. Ooh, not really good for anyone here. Luke's still another ace. Oh my goodness. And a brick. Luke with king high is going to take this here. Doesn't get bet off of it. Luke, yeah, Luke's good.
10 high? King high.
Wow. Very unfortunate for James.
I got a piece, so nobody have a diamond.
Luke, the rookie. Second time I think he's played. 14,000. He's doing amazing. But Phantom over here, he's got the luck on his side. You never know. Chip count right here, right quick. Make sure everything's right.
I'm capable.
McConaughey, one of the best dealers I've ever seen. This guy counts chips so fast. It's actually insane.
I prefer you do it too.
63. Ray has 6,300.
Ray's got 6,300. So we're gonna adjust the adjusting the amounts real quick. They were a little bit off. We had some technical difficulties, so we gotta adjust everything. Connie's double checking Ray's math, make sure the chips are right.
Phantom 94. You got that?
What?
No. How much does Luke have?
14,800, right, Luke? Is that what I said? 14,000.
9,400. Got it.
Luke 14,800, Phantom 94. And Ray 63.
All right, we got all the chips right now. We got all the stacks right. I just heard a Jenga in the background.
15.
Here at Hava Poker, we got all the games. Jenga, poker, we got it all. Luke with 7 deuce here. Ray with ace queen. Phantom's folding that. Now Luke, is he gonna have some fun here? Is he gonna play the 7 deuce?
Ray called, Phantom folded, Luke checked. Heads up, you're good.
Here comes the flop. Oh my god! Drops the trips with the 7 deuce. Oh my goodness gracious, Ray's gonna walk herself into something here, maybe. See Luke, oh my god, she snaps it off. Oh my god, she doesn't know what she's walking into. This is horrible. No, Ray, no. She's dead. She needed either 2 aces or 2 queens there, and she
You're gonna win. No, girl. When you gonna win this shit?
completely missed. Luke just taking here, flops the set. Wow. He should definitely make her go all in. Put any bet out there, man. Any bet over 300. Any bet over 300. There we go. Tosses it in, and Ray's gonna get the shock of her life.
7 deuce.
7 deuce. This is why you have to raise pre-flop. You gotta raise pre-flop. If Ray would have raised with her ace queen there pre-flop, then he probably would have folded. He probably would have folded. That's why you gotta raise. You gotta get people off. That's what happens when you let limpers into the pot. They'll scoop it up like this. Really good hand for the second time.
One of them gets one gets the other. Unless they both want cookies.
Okay, could I offer them 2 cookies?
Yeah, I also
The person with more chips gets $15, and the other one gets $10.
Well, the card's got 4 cookies. That's why.
Got it. All right.
I can do 2 weeks.
Explaining the rash, the winnings here. You get a crumble cookie if you win, which in my eyes is a really good deal. I mean, who doesn't love a crumble cookie? Am I doing good, guys? Is this good comments? No, I'm doing shit.
Gets a $25 card tab. Second place gets 4 cookies. Or you can chop it right now and get 2 cookies plus $15, and you get $10 plus 2 cookies.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do this. McConaughey.
There you go.
Alright, they want to chop. They want to chop.
Eric wants the chop here.
Perfect. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out. What we actually are going to do is a couple things. First of all, we had some technical problems. Our iPad broke, so we can't keep track of anything. They're going to chop it up right now, and we're going to call it a day. We'll have it back up next week. We'll have the iPad ready, everything going. 2 full rounds of Hava Free Poker next week, guys. Thank you so much for coming out and watching. All the millions of viewers. Here we go. All the millions of viewers. We love each and every one of you, especially you. You right there. You know I'm talking to you. Thanks for coming out, guys. Hava Free Poker Tournament.